To right. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it, and there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Romy Gonzalez. Outside, ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there, and it bangs off the monster. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
That's out to center field. Grisham under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Decisive third game of the wild card round. Second inning set to go. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-0. Chop to the left side. Long throw to first. And quickly one away in the second. Hee-haw! The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Here's a 1-1.
Ball. Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Jose Caballero,
no, that's out.
The next to hit, takes ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hacks and misses. Bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Ball.
He was late there. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
On the ground to the left. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now here is Marcelo Meyer. Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. That one is
That's
inside
it. Ball
ball
four.
4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Ball high.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Meyer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Two on the way. And that's
Ball.
outside.
That's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And ball
Take your
4
base,
to
ball
a board. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Way out front for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Got him swinging. Decisive third game of the wild card round. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Just
No, that's
missed.
in.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Strike 2.
There's a strike at the knees. And a count 1-2. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Gets him to chase after that one. Close,
That's
but
a ball.
called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. Got him. Now 2 away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hot. Nope. Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez slings to first. They don't come much. As we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. One pitch and 1 out.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Into the monster seats and gone. A solo shot. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Anthony in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch
Outside.
misses.
That's the ball.
Going to count 1-2. That one ripped. And foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. It's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series.
Ball.
Popped up. Chapman should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Durable in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Fires over to Bellinger, and the inning is over. Back here in Boston as we go to the top of the 4th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these
That's
Yankees
low. That's a ball.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And
That's
that's
a foul.
just foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chapman gets a piece there.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with a loss. Things aren't looking great right now.
No, that missed.
But
That's
they're
the ball.
still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Yankees down by a run, top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
And there's a
No,
ball.
that missed. That's a ball.
And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning. This one popped up. Guerrero settles under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Foul ball there. Contreras in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Nope. Ball.
There's a strike. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Jackknifes out of the way. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. This to third, and it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Meyer now at the plate as he swings through strike one. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Rodon ready, the 0-2 on the way. Got him swinging. That is upstairs for ball one.
Ball.
Casas off of first with 2 away.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Ball. Outside.
Just missed. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
What you got?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. On a line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 5th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swings over the top of that one. In the dirt, gets away from Contreras. Throws to second. He is safe. And now a man into scoring position. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Bellinger
That
up to
missed,
bat
that's
next.
ball.
Lays off for a ball. Into the outfield, base hit. Here comes Wells around third. He scores to tie it up.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Takes it in for the out. Go ahead run on base. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. The Red Sox trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run. You really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Romy Gonzalez.
Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So now it's the full hole hitter, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
In the air to left center. Grisham turns to the right on the move. Takes it in for the out. And he chases a high fastball there.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
This one in the air, right field. And it
Over the
jumps
fence,
the
that's a
wall
ground
in
rule
foul
double.
territory for an automatic double. So 2 down. Here's Contreras now. And a swing and a miss there. Lined into right. And that's the inning. Back here at Fenway Park. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Breaking ball misses down and away.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to chip.